Joe Haden of the Cleveland Browns. How are you, Joe?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. How are you?
Now, Joe, you are one of the best in the business. You shut people down, and you deserve to be a captain. You deserve to be chosen. You do realize the reason why Irvin chose you is because you were teamed up with DeMarco Murray, right? You realize that, right, Joe?
I understand that 100%.
Okay. This has nothing to do with your worthiness and whether he does like you. If it was a ham sandwich teamed up with DeMarco Murray, he would have taken DeMarco Murray and the ham sandwich. You realize that, right, Joe?
I already understood that was very good.
Okay, now you need to give Irv grief for that, right, Joe? Please do that for me. Tell him Tell him I said that. Tell him I said that, because he needs to understand that. What has this been like for you so far, this process, Joe?
Oh, man, it's been fun. You know, just getting to talk to DeMarco, being able to be one-on-one with Michael Irvin and Chris Carter, getting able to just have one-on-one time with Antonio and JJ. I mean, it's actually just cool to just hanging out with the other guys, you know what I'm saying, just talking ball. And I go against Antonio all the time. I see him several times, but I don't really able to get to talk to him and kick back and just talk about his family and how they're doing. So I think it's just a bonding experience, and I'm having a ball.
Yeah, Joe Haden, Pro Bowl cornerback of the Cleveland Browns, joining me right now. Here on the Rich Eisen Show. And that's the neat part about this, too, Joe, is that you get to hang out with the best of the NFL and get to know them a little bit better other than just being on a field. Right, Joe?
Yeah, that's honestly the biggest thing. I mean, I enjoy myself a lot. You know, when you get to go against other players, you know who they are. You respect them because you see them playing. You watch film on them. You see them making plays. But when you're able to be in your comfort zone with them, like you really have time to chill and hang out. You're on the buses, just riding along, just talking about normal things. And the players that you've been watching for a long time, people that you really get to know that respect you and you respect them. So the funnest thing for me is being able to see these guys and be able to really talk to them and like have true relationships.
Yeah. Are you going to just go, if you see A.J. Green, you're just going to go cover him, even though you're just like, in a cafeteria or something, or in the hotel? That's just your default position, Joe?
I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, I walked up on Odell and just to say what's going on, how you doing, and he lined up on me. We're in the middle of the hallway dressed in our street clothes.
Joe Haden, Browns cornerback, joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. I do want to ask you a couple questions outside of the Pro Bowl, if I may. The first on the order of business of the day with the inflated footballs. If the Patriots did, in fact, deflate the footballs by 2 pounds per square inch as a Pro Bowl cornerback, do you believe that really affected or would affect any play, not just the AFC Championship game, just if they have done it in other games? Do you think that is something that could change or alter whether a team is good or not?
I mean, I was talking about this earlier, and it was kind of upsetting me. If I was an Indianapolis Colts, I would be kind of embarrassed. Like, I would want them to just stop all that because, you know, so much things happen in the game that, you know, you don't want to feel like talking about the pounds of the ball. Seriously, like, I just feel like for me being a football player, being a competitor, I mean, if I were the coach, I wouldn't want that to be an excuse at all. I really don't think that is a legitimate reason. I mean, it's in the rules for the inflation of the balls, whatever rules are the rules. But if I were like the coach or anything like that, I would feel some type of way.
Would you feel that? I mean, if you picked off a pass and a ball is 2 pounds per square inch deflated, then it's legally supposed to be. Just by feeling the football, would you be able to tell if a ball's been deflated just by catching it?
I don't think I could really.
Interesting.
I don't really think I could. That's the thing, like 2 pounds per square inch, and they said the ball are 13 pounds. I don't know what the criteria is.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say to Browns fans, Joe, who were genuinely concerned about Josh Gordon and Johnny Manziel having their heads on straight? How Manziel says that I didn't take things as seriously enough, and then goes out and misses some treatment, and Josh Gordon doesn't play in the last game of the year for whatever reason. What would you say to Browns fans who are wringing their hands over these guys who have so much of the team's future potentially in their hands, not having their heads screwed on straight?
I mean, I could see exactly where they're coming from. You know, I mean, they are really, really important parts. I mean, Manziel's a quarterback. Josh Gordon's one of the best receivers that we have in the game. And, you know, it all comes with growing. It all comes with growing. And I think they have to want it in themselves. And they got to realize what they have in front of them. I mean, Johnny's a great kid. So is Josh. And, I mean, this happened to me. You know, when I got suspended for my situation, you really got to look yourself in the mirror and you got to want it for yourself. So, I mean, and I think these dudes, they know what's going on. They know that they don't have too many chances at all in this league. And they got to just look themselves in the mirror and just be ready to make that change.
What do you mean it happened with you? You went through something like this when you first came in the league?
I got suspended for Adderall.
Mm-hmm.
And that just changed me all up. You know, I was young in the league, having a good time, and I didn't take it too serious. And you know, that really changed my whole outlook on everything, and just to take everything as a blessing, and don't take what I have for granted.
All right, Joe. And now you're back in the Pro Bowl again. Thanks for taking the time to phone in. And again, please tell Irv that you know why you were selected. Okay?
I will. I'll let him know for sure.
And that I know why you were selected, and I told you to tell him that. Please tell Irv that, will you please?
All right, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Thanks, Joe. Good luck in the game. We'll see you in Arizona.
Thank you.
You bet. That's Joe Haden.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.